a light in the rain. Acti, city of shadows. Dusk settles over the city, street lamps flickering to life, casting shadows in the rain-soaked alleys, the sky. A bruised gray promises more rain, and neon signs hum like distant stars, their vibrant colors reflecting on the pavement. I tighten my coat against the chill, but feel the cold biting my bones. The scent of rain mingles with the city's pulse, a symphony of honking cars and hurried footsteps amidst this. I stand feeling lost until an old psalm surfaces, my grandmother's voice soothing. The Lord of mercy is my comfort.
In my song, closing my eyes, I pray, Lord of mercy. I am weary and burdened. Guide me through this storm. Let my faith, though dim, burn bright. My plea matches my heartbeat, warm, stirring within, subtle as a whisper. It is as if the Lord himself wraps me in an unseen embrace. On the edge of forgiveness, the city's towers loom, glass and steel forming an imposing fortress. Steady hymn, pound but ease my internal struggle, drawn to a narrow stairwell. Each creaking step reflects my weariness. The walls, cracked with peeling paint, smell of dampness, echoes of forgotten rain, scenes from my argument with my brother replay. Words like knives, leaving deep scars. I pause on the stairs, regret pressing heavily, sinking onto the steps. The chill touches my skin and my heart clenches. Shepherd of my soul, I whisper, tracing the railing's rough surface. Forgive my harshness, help me mend what I've broken. As my prayer fades, clarity washes over me, lifting confusion and guiding me towards reconciliation. This moment opens a window to divine understanding. My steps feeling lighter, driven by an unseen hand urging action. The fire within emerging into the night. The city's orange-lit windows glow against the indigo sky, beacons promising safety and warmth. I stand at my brother's door, heart thudding with fear and anticipation. I knock, the sound firm despite my hesitation, echoing with inevitability. When he opens the door, his face mirrors mine. Shadows of our exchange lingering, the dry heat of his apartment contrasts the night, grounding me. I'm sorry, I say, words flowing naturally, like first rain on parched earth promising renewal. I've been prideful and harsh, can we start anew? He nods, understanding passing between us. A silent exchange of forgiveness and hope. Hope flickers within, faith rekindling, shedding light on our path to healing. In this quiet moment, I sense God's presence in our shared warmth and forgiveness. Holy One, light the flame of faith within me. Guide my steps through the shadows. Heal my heart with your mercy. Let your love transform my soul. Amen.
Act I, the storm before dawn. In the stillness of the pre-dawn hour, the soft rain brushes against the small windows of Gregorio's bakery. A gentle whisper reminiscent of heaven's voice, delicate yet undeniable inside. The air is imbued with the scent of fermenting yeast, mingling with the warm aroma of flour dust that swirls like ethereal snowflakes, settling upon every surface and enveloping the room in a light, comforting blanket of peace. Gregorio, a devoted immigrant from a distant land, stands alone amidst the silence, kneading dough with steady, calloused hands that speak of years of labor and love. His heart, however, is far from tranquil. It bears the heavy burden of sustaining his small family through the modest earnings of this humble bakery. He pauses, leaning against the worn wooden table that bears the marks of countless mornings like this one. Lord of mercy, he prays aloud, his voice a gentle plea that rises with the steam from the ovens. Give me strength to face another day. I am weary, and the weight is heavy. Guide my hands and heart. With faith born of necessity, the rhythm of kneading resumes, the dough miraculously yielding under his fingers, as if in response to his prayer. A tactile dance of faith against the creeping despair. The presence of the Holy One feels near, like a tender yet firm embrace. Yet Gregorio wonders if his fervent words have reached beyond the ceiling of his humble shop to touch the heavens above. The temptation of rivalry, barely an hour later. The rising sun begins to paint the sky with the first strokes of dawn. Delicate hues of pink and gold spilling over the horizon. Gregorio prepares the first batch of bread. The loaves swelling in the oven, their golden crusts forming with the promise of sustenance. As he works, thoughts of Samuel, the rival baker on the next street over, intrude upon his peace. Samuel's store, with its bustling customers, has drawn many away from Gregorio's own modest business. A flicker of envy ignites in his heart, threatening to consume him. A temptation to bitterness he cannot easily extinguish. Driven by the storm within, Gregorio finds himself standing at the window. The rain still falling in gentle, persistent drops. His eyes close, and a prayer stirs within him, raw and honest, filled with anger and confusion. Shepherd of my soul, he whispers, the words trembling in the stillness. Why do you let my bread go unchosen? Teach me to trust your path, even when my own feet falter. In the silence that ensues, a new thought blossoms in his mind, delicate yet insistent, as if carried on the whispering wind, a subtle divine nudge towards something unexpected. The bread of brotherhood, as the morning unfolds in a gentle cascade of light. Gregorio takes his fresh loaves, their crust golden and inviting, and wraps them with care like precious offerings. Despite the inner turmoil, a quiet resolve forms within him. He will visit Samuel. With each step in the rain, the weight of his burden shifts slightly, transforming into something lighter, a relinquishment of the rivalry that has long shadowed his heart. At Samuel's cell's door, Gregorio pauses, taking a deep breath before entering. The sight of the rival baker glancing up in surprise is almost comforting. Without a word, Gregorio offers the bread, his eyes meeting Samuel's with an unexpected warmth, a gesture of reconciliation. "I know times are difficult for both of us," Gregorio says, his voice barely above a whisper, "but let us lift each other in love." The act of giving, guided by a quiet prayer fulfilled, brings peace, a small redemption wrapped in a simple, vulnerable gesture. In this moment, Gregorio senses the Holy One's smile woven into the shared silence, a presence as tangible as the bread they share. Bread shared, hearts lightened, as the morning rain relinquishes its hold and gives way to gentle sunlight. The two bakers break bread together. Each bite carries a new sense of communion, a tangible grace that transcends their competition, soaking into their souls as deeply as the rain into the earth. Gregorio feels his heart lighten, the envy and bitterness washed away like the rain-soaked streets outside. In this unexpected companionship, the gentle guidance of the shepherd of his soul becomes ever clearer. He understands now that the path of humility and love is one that he can tread with a strength not his own, a path made easier by grace and shared humanity.
Lord of mercy, who breathes life into the weary soul and guides our hands in love, teach us to seek unity over rivalry, to choose grace over bitterness. May our hearts beat in harmony with yours, and our deeds reflect your infinite compassion. Amen.
Ember shadows, dusk cast long shadows, painting orange and crimson hues across the city. The air was thick with smoke's acrid scent, clinging like an unwelcome memory. Ash floated down like blackened snow, whispering silent eulogies for all that was lost. Jake stood before the charred ruins of the house, his jacket heavy with loss, his skeletal remains of what had once been a home stood stark against the fiery sky, each beam a testament to resilience and ruin. In his pocket he held a child's drawing, its vibrant colors a fragile symbol of hope amidst the destruction. Kneeling on the ashen ground, Jake felt guilt and helplessness, each heartbeat questioning why he survived when others hadn't. The charred earth scorched beneath his knees, a tactile reminder of the inferno's wrath. Clutching the drawing to his chest, he whispered with a voice broken yet hopeful, "Lord of
traced his soot-smeared face, mingling with dirt and grief to blend sacred with broken. The evening breeze, gentle as a friend's touch, seemed to remind him of grace amidst his doubts, a soft caress that whispered of divine presence. Days passed like chapters. Jake was reluctant to read each new dawn, a reminder of the night that had scorched their world. Though the fires were out, an inner conflagration lingered within him, smoldering with unresolved sorrow and questions. Rachel, his wife, watched him with loving patience, her presence a comforting balm. Her fingers traced a brass lamp, its steady glow a testament to endurance amidst their shadows. For Jake, its light was a beacon amidst his internal tempest, a silent companion in the midnight hours when sleep eluded him. One evening, as dusk deepened and shadows gathered, Jake stood at the window, lost in thoughts. The skyline, once vibrant with life, was now ghostly and still, an echo of what used to be. He felt restless, seeking solace in a world turned upside down. The child's drawing on the wall stood out, a splash of color in his grayscale mind, a reminder of innocence and dreams. Shepherd of my soul, Jake prayed, the lamp casting gentle patterns that danced across the walls like whispers of peace. Guide me through this darkness, help me release this burden. His words were a surrender, a release of his heart's tight grip as he laid down his anxieties at the feet of the one who holds all answers. In the ensuing silence, God's presence comforted him, a divine whisper tenderly assuring, you are chosen to carry the light through darkness. His spirit calmed, the storm within him subsiding to a peaceful hush. Courage in you with clarity from prayer, Jake sought out families affected by the fire. He knocked on doors, each step humbling and empowering, with the act of reaching out as healing as it was daunting. Listening to their stories and sharing grief became a shared mosaic of resilience, each piece a testament to the human spirit. Through their stories he found his heart mending, as if divine threads sewed his spirit together, repairing the unseen tears. During that healing week, Jake sat with the young girl, the artist of the drawing. Her dreams of becoming a painter sparkled in her eyes, undimmed by the smoke. Her joy, a burst of light that pierced his darkness. In her innocence, Jake saw God's enduring promise, a reflection of hope and creation that soothed his weary soul. You're like a hero, she declared playfully, her words who prays. His response was simple, a testament to the power of faith and humility. Twilight's blessing under the amber dust whiskered in a
courage in the rain. Act I, dawn on the mountain road. Rain fell steadily, a gentle rhythm that mirrored Sarah's uncertainty. Each raindrop echoed unshed tears and unspoken words. As the mountain road stretched ahead, shrouded in mist, the letter in her hand was worn, its paper creased with unsent words, meant for her father, a plea for reconciliation, yet to find its voice. At dawn, Sarah reached a solitary peak above the clouds. She knelt on the cold stone, the chill grounding her in reality. Amidst rustling leaves and distant bird calls, she whispered a prayer to the Lord of mercy. "I'm afraid," she confessed, her voice barely audible over the rain. "Father, help me find courage where I feel only doubt." A silence followed, not empty but full of possibility. The wind whispered through the trees, offering no immediate answer. Yet a subtle warmth began to grow within her, a quiet assurance that her prayer had been heard, ascending to God's listening ear. As morning turned to midday, Sarah descended the mountain, the letter slipping back into her bag, its time not yet come. Each step down the path was laden with memories of her father. Laughter turned bittersweet, shadows of misunderstandings. Her thoughts swirled, the rain a reminder of tears shed, and those yet to fall. The mountain itself seemed to hold her memories, weaving them into the mist. Night fell as she reached the village. The streets glistened with rain, lights reflecting vibrant colors across the pavement. She paused under a street lamp, entranced by droplets twirling in its glow, where fear always halted her journey, just shy of home. In stillness, she felt God's gentle nudge, a soft push against the barrier fear had erected. As if the Lord whispered, "Let your courage be greater than your fear." In her dim apartment, Sarah knelt once more. A prayer candle flickered gently, its light dancing shadows across the walls. She bowed her head, the unsent letter a promise near her hand. "Holy One," she began, her voice soft yet determined. "I need your strength, I've avoided this too long. Help me." This prayer was different, surrender, relinquishment of control. She sought courage to bridge the chasm between her heart and her father's, to spread peace and hope. The rain's lullaby against the window soothed her spirit, its rhythm harmonizing with her whispered words, strengthening her resolve. Resolved, she rose, took a deep breath, and dialed the phone with trembling fingers. Each ring thrummed like a heartbeat until a familiar voice answered. "Dad," she breathed, steady despite her quiver. "Can we talk?" A bridge in the mists. Days passed, conversations with her father filled with honesty, vulnerability and grace. The mountain road symbolized her journey toward reconciliation, a testament to her courage to step away from fear into love. She finally mailed the letter, its words given life and purpose by the courage God had planted within her. With peace in her heart, Sarah walked the path again, under a clear sky, as if washed clean by the rains. The sun's warmth kissed her face, a gift of renewal, testifying to her embraced journey. Each step forward was a prayer, each breath a benediction of gratitude for the courage found in the rain, and the answers whispered by the winds.
Lord of all courage, guide our hearts to seek you in fear. Grant us strength to face what we flee. Fill us with peace to share your love.
Behold the Lamb, act higher, shadows of doubt. The ancient cathedral stood solemn under the darkening sky, its towering spires piercing the clouds. Like fingers reaching toward heaven, twilight stretched shadows across its weathered stones, where intricate carvings, lovingly crafted by hands long returned to dust, were worn smooth by time. Soft rain kissed the cathedral's surfaces with a gentle lyrical hum, like a lullaby sent from the heavens inside, where the world seemed to hold its breath. Young seminarian Thomas sat alone in the chapel, seeking solace beneath the sanctuary lamp's flicker. The silence of the empty pews magnified his inner turmoil, while dim orange hues from the stained glass cast a kaleidoscope of colors across the worn stone floor. Thomas clutched his hands together, battling deep-seated doubt that rooted him to the spot. Training for the priesthood, it raised specters of questions he couldn't answer, shadows of fear he couldn't dispel. Was he truly called to this path? Did his heart truly know its own desire? In his distress, he whispered into the silent fastness, Lord of mercy, if you are truly guiding me, give me a sign. I feel lost and unworthy of your grace. Help me see the truth. His voice, fragile and tremulous, echoed briefly before dissolving into the sacred stillness, leaving only the rain's soft symphony to cradle his unresolved yearning. It was as if the cathedral itself held its breath, listening.
quietly, his footsteps as soft as the rain that painted the world outside. He carried with him a peaceful aura, a testament to decades of prayer, and a life steeped in holy reflection. Without a word, he settled beside Thomas, a gentle presence in the young man's solitude. Time stretched gracefully in silence, an unbroken stream that flowed with the kind of peace only shared stillness could bring. The world outside grew darker, yet within a lamp never wavered, its glow defying the gathering dusk. Intuitively, Thomas sensed the pastor's silent prayer, feeling its ripple through the chapel's hushed air. Father Ignatius finally spoke, his voice a low murmur, rich and full like a cherished hymn. Sometimes the Lord speaks not through thunder, but through the quiet whisper of our hearts. Can you hear it, Thomas? Thomas closed his eyes, letting the words resonate within him. Listen beyond the silence. A calmness began to seep into his soul, gentle as the rain, and peace unfurled like a bud, ready to bloom. Listening in the rain. After Father Ignatius departed, Thomas remained bathed in the chapel's warm amber glow, a sanctuary both protective and inviting. The sacred space around him whispered of sacred stories and ancient prayers. He felt a pull to leave and stepped into the soft rain, now a cleansing balm beneath the expansive dark sky. He walked the garden paths where each droplet seemed to echo Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The leaves drip with heaven's tears, and the earth beneath his feet felt solid and reassuring. He dared to cast his fears aside and offered a turning prayer. Shepherd of my soul, I surrender my fears to you. Help me trust the steps you have ordained for me. With each humble word, he felt out lifting like mist under the morning sun. As the rain washed over him, he realized he was learning to hear God's voice in the stillness, in every breath of wind, in every raindrop that caressed his face and whispered to his heart. The chapel's windows glowed soft orange against the night, a beacon promise.
restless night. The hum of the truck's engine faded, leaving just the silence of a midnight rest. Stop, I sat in my parked truck, surrounded by shadowed rows of silent vehicles, each a monument to weary travelers. The air was crisp, a herald of autumn, while above, stars spread like grains of salt on the velvet night, casting their cold light. My mind was a cacophony of regrets, replaying decisions with relentless persistence. Was the road an escape from responsibility, or a self-imposed prison of guilt? The steering wheel, a lifeline, felt alien. My daughter's voice from past conversations lingered. Don't forget, Dad. We're always here. Her words were a gentle lighthouse in the fog of my self-doubt, a reminder of the love I feared I had tarnished forever. When guilt became too heavy, I closed my eyes and spoke into the void. Lord of mercy, I've made such a mess. Please help me find my way back to innocent love. I need to forgive myself as you forgive. Show me how. Each word pleaded for divine understanding. A breeze whispered through the window, bringing the faint scent of pine and earth, a reminder of the world beyond my metal cocoon. It nudged me to cleanse my heart like a river smooths its stones, each pass soothing the edges. The coolness against my skin reminded me I was part of something larger than my own frailties. I drifted through fitful sleep until dawn's light crept over the horizon, dissolving darkness with its steady glow. Dawn's approach was a breath filling the world with hope. I stepped onto the cool asphalt, feeling the chill through my boots, and walked to the edge, where grass reclaimed the land. Dew clung to blades like tiny mercies, each droplet an emblem of renewal, jewels catching new light. Remembering the night's guidance, I kneeled and closed my eyes. The earth firm beneath, the sky vast above, I prayed. Shepherd of my soul, I surrender my faults. Wash my heart as these drops cleanse the earth. Help me find courage to make amends. A warmth unfurled within my chest as the sun entered the cold spaces of my heart. The world awakened around me. The rustle of leaves, first bird song, and amidst this renewal, I too was being renewed. My thoughts cleared like a river, each surrendering to the current of transformation, and a resolve to act formed within me. A renewed connection, fishing out my phone from the truck, felt monumental, akin to drawing a net from deep waters, hoping to retrieve something lost. For too long I'd left calls unmade, messages unspoken. The device felt heavy, a symbol of connection and hope. My fingers brushed the keypad, each press a step toward reconciliation. With trembling fingers I dialed her number. Each ring echoed my heart, a drumbeat growing louder as if marching me toward a new beginning. Her voice answered, groggy yet unmistakable, bringing relief and anticipation. Hey, Dad. Hey, sweetheart. I replied, my voice steadier than I felt. Buoyed by her familiar voice, a pause, a moment where the past could be released. I let go of regret, each one a heavy I'm sorry. I'm trying. Anna, can we talk soon? Face to face. Her soft laugh, like a bell in morning light, was all the assurance I needed. Of course, Dad, I'd like that. Her laughter lifted the air, promising healing was possible. Holy One, thank you for hearing my heart and setting my feet on a path of renewal. Guide my steps each day as I seek to love and forgive. as you have loved and forgiven me. Let this dawn be the first of many. Amen. The silent descent. At the break of dawn, I begin my solitary journey along the winding mountain path, the quiet embrace of the early morning wrapping around me, like a comforting, familiar embrace. The cool air carries the scent of pine and the rich aroma of damp earth, weaving a tapestry of scents that promise renewal. As the first rays of sunlight creep over the towering peaks, they craft a vivid tapestry of shadows across the landscape. Shadows that seem to dance in time with the earth's awakening. My feet, securely encased in sturdy boots, create a rhythmic crunch against the gravel, a cadence of introspection echoing in the stillness. In my hand I clutch a weathered envelope, a letter unsent, a silent testament to words long left unspoken. The pine-scented breeze serves as a reminder of nature's vitality, while each breath I draw is brimming with the freshness of new beginnings. I am on a path not just toward the physical summit, but toward a long overdue confrontation with my past and with my father. The letter, a monument to my reticence, weighs heavily in my pocket, yet offers a strange sense of motivation and hope. Cry of the heart. As I traverse the halfway mark of my climb, an emotional burden that I can no longer shoulder compels me to stop. I find a flat stone along the path. Its cool, ancient surface grounding me as I kneel in reverence. The world narrows to the sound of my breath, steady and anchoring, and the gentle rustle of leaves in the breeze. Lord of mercy, I whisper, threading my voice through the tranquil stillness of the morning, soft yet intent with purpose. Please help me find peace with what I've left undone. Guide me, my holy shepherd, to soften my heart and learn to rejoice in the prosperity of others. Tears trace warm, gentle paths down my cheeks, a silent outpouring of my soul's pain and yearning for release. Each tear is a prayer, a sacred offering of my sorrow. And in the quiet that follows, I perceive a profound, gentle assurance, a divine promise of companionship and healing. The peace for which I plead begins to unfurl within me, subtle and soft as the first light of dawn, touching the edges of my heart with its tender grace. Turning of the spirit, with renewed purpose I continue my ascent, my steps growing lighter with each unexpected revelation of grace and clarity that only prayer's solace can bring. The path, now bathed in the sun's warm embrace, winds upward, painting the world in deeper, vibrant hues. I pause, compelled by an inner call to listen to creation's whispers around me, to the song of life that surrounds me. Father, I call out to the expansive sky above, allowing the sun's warmth to seep into my being, filling me with a sense of belonging. These words, this letter, have been like stones weighing down my heart. Help me release them, Open my soul to celebrate others' happiness, as you would have me do. A breeze stirs, a gentle caress affirming my plea. Lifting the weight that has long held me captive, I resolve then to reach out to my Father, long estranged, and in doing so, embrace a strength in letting go. Trusting my shepherd to guide my steps forward, each step becomes a prayer, a testament of trust, vulnerability, and grace. The call of reconciliation. Standing at the summit, I am enveloped by morning's full light, a radiant embrace that speaks of endless possibilities. The world below unfurls like a mosaic of breathtaking splendor. A reflection of divine artistry, I retrieve my phone, its screen a beacon of connection in my hand. With a breath that fills my lungs with courage, I dial my Father's number, each ring a heartbeat of anticipation and bravery. It is an act of humility, a chance to voice the words that have so long echoed only in my mind. His voice, when it comes, is a melody long missed, resonant with familiarity yet edged with the distance of years. As I speak, I feel the warmth of dawn extending from me into the receiver, a transmission of reconciliation's sacred light. We converse, and in the timbre of his voice, I discern an unexpected joy, as if each word were a step toward healing. The space between us, once defined by absence and silence, begins to dissolve, replaced by tender understanding and the promise of renewal.
Holy One, Shepherd of my soul, guide my steps to peace and reconciliation. Teach me to find joy in the rise of others, to walk paths of forgiveness and love. May your light fill the shadows of my heart. Amen.
Acti, a winter's road. The highway stretched under the cold winter sky. Stars flickered over the ribbon of asphalt, painting the world in silver and blue. Mike's truck hummed, a steady companion on his nocturnal journey, coming to rest at a lonely truck stop aglow with flickering neon lights. The biting wind assailed him as he stepped out, each breath a sharp reminder of winter's grip. Gravel crunched under his boots in the vast silence. Leaning against his truck, Mike exhaled deeply, his breath swirling in the moonlight. Solitude wrapped around him, heavier tonight, pressing with urgency. Memories of his past life with Lucy played in his mind. Her laughter, once his day's sunniest part, now echoed with regret. The stars seemed to judge him, their ancient light both indifferent and knowing. The crisis prayer. Gone to the cold pavement, the chill grounding him painfully. The stars seemed closer, a reminder of heaven's vastness and his own smallness clasping his hands tightly. He clung to hope, his heart a silent drumbeat. Lord of mercy, he whispered, his voice trembling, a fragile plea in the vastness. I've lost my way, I hurt those I loved. especially Lucy, please. Help me forgive myself, guide me back to her. Show me how to rise after this fall. Silence enveloped him, filled by the distant hum of trucks and rustling leaves. Yet within the silence, a gentle nudge brushed his spirit, a comforting presence, as if the Holy One had heard his plea. A profound stillness settled deep within. Spring's quiet whisper. With dawn, the world awoke from its slumber, the horizon painted with spring's palette. Though the air was still chilled, an undeniable promise lay in the budding life and softening earth, whispering of redemption and rebirth. Mike awoke, golden light warming his face through the window, chasing away lingering heart shadows. The weight pressing on his heart felt lighter, despair unraveling thread by thread. He reached for his phone, doubt gripping momentarily, fear resurfacing. But he knew this was the moment the Lord spoke of, the moment to reach out and heal. His fingers hovered over the screen, a silent prayer behind his thoughts, hoping today would be different. Before dialing, Mike paused, closing his eyes in reverence. Shepherd of my soul, he prayed, steady and resolute, igniting new faith. Grant me courage to speak truth, grace to seek forgiveness. Let my words become bridges where I've built walls. The call began with endless beeps, echoing his hope and fear. Then, unexpectedly, Lucy's voice, tender and hesitant, filled the quiet dad. I'm here, he replied, emotion constricting his throat as relief surged within him. I'm so sorry, Lucy. I'm trying to find my way back to you. The silence that followed was no longer cold emptiness. It was rich with possibility, woven with healing and reconciliation, alive with echoes of mending brokenness. Their conversation unfolded slowly, like new leaves in spring, delicate, fragile, yet alive. Each word was a step across the bridge of understanding they began to rebuild together, a testament to grace's power and love's resilience. Under the vast sky, Mike felt God's presence as comforting as sunlight after a storm. He knew this was just the beginning of a cherished journey, guided by faith and new beginnings promise. Holy One, thank you for your unending patience and love. Help me to walk in forgiveness and grace each day. Be the guiding light as I rebuild what was broken. Anchor me in your truth and love. Amen.